Anya here at Our Gabled Home, where I like to share tips for a simple, beautiful, healthy, and sustainable living. And in today's video, I want to show you how to make these really adorable, cute little pom-pom chickens for your Easter table. They're very easy to make. They don't take a long time. You can probably make them in less than half an hour. And they're also a really good activity to do with kids because they're very simple to do. The supplies that you need is some yellow yarn. I'll be linking the supplies below in the description box. Some good scissors, a darning needle or just a regular needle, some red felt for the beak, and some glue. Now let me show you how you can make these very simply. So before I get started, I like to cut a piece of yarn and thread that into my darning needle. So I have that ready to go when I need it. And we'll set that aside. And now all you do is you take your yarn and you wind it over 2 fingers. So you just go like this and just keep on going. So you want to do quite a bit. The more you do, the fluffier your pom-pom chicken will be. So just keep on going, keep on going. And in doubt, just always have a little bit more. You can always cut that off. And also if you do this and you find that it didn't turn out the way you wanted it, you can always create another one. These are so quick. They really only take a few minutes. I lost it there. So see how I'm adding quite a bit of yarn here around my 2 fingers. You don't want to take more than 2. Otherwise your pom-pom chicken will be pretty large. Keep on winding. So that's good enough. So that's quite a bit of yarn on my 2 fingers. Now I'll take my darning needle and go all the way through the middle here. Make sure you hold on to one end and pull out the other end so that it's just like this. And you can take your darning needle off and then you slide this whole ball carefully off of your 2 fingers. And tie a very tight knot. This is what will keep it together. Join a double knot so it stays. Okay, so here's your double knot. I'll cut off the end of this yarn right here. And now you'll see how I have a bunch of loops right here. So I take my scissors and just cut along those. You just feel your way inside of this hole here and cut. Doesn't matter if you don't cut all the way through. If you see some more loops, you just take them and cut them off. So at this point, it doesn't look like much. You want to keep these 2 long strings and hang on to them, so you don't want to cut those. But the rest, you will just start cutting off. And obviously, the more you cut, the smaller it will be. You can start a little bit bigger and then just make it smaller until you have the shape that you want and the size that you want. So I'm pretty happy with this one. And then you just repeat the same process with your second one. So you just create another ball just like that. Now you have two of these little balls with their strings hanging out, and you can see that one is a little bit smaller than the other. So this is going to be the head of the chick, and this is going to be the body. And then all you do is you tie them together. I could just take these two and knot them together, and then do a double knot. Cut off the strings. So here's your body and your head. And I like to keep things a little bit simple, so all I'm going to do is just cut a little beak. So I'm going to cut some of my felt. So I want to fold it in half and just cut out a little triangle for the beak. It can be pretty small. Just like that. And you take your glue. I also like to glue it just in the middle so that the beak actually stays somewhat closed. It'll be easier to maneuver it in there, so hold that for a little bit. Apply some glue to the folded end. And glue that onto the head. You want to move the little pieces away a little bit and just move it in there. And there's your little pom-pom Easter chick with a little beak. If you like, you can add eyes to it. I actually like them without eyes, and I think they are really cute that way. So here's another one that's just a tad smaller. And there are your Easter Pom Pom Chicks. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to it, and also check out my blog at ourgabledhome.com, where I have more tips and recipes, and I look forward to seeing you here next time. Thank you so much for watching.